Is your garden going to make you a target? Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. People brought this up before in the past because the visibility of gardens, of raising your own animals, these self-reliant type things that we do can potentially make you a target. Big event, collapse, societal collapse, SHTF, whatever you want to call it. When people are hungry, they're going to remember, oh, so-and-so has a garden. Oh, so-and-so is raising chickens. And if they have not prepared themselves properly, they may come try to take what you have. So does gardening and or raising animals, gardening, let's just stick with gardening, make you a target? In some cases, yes, it does. It depends on how, where you garden, etc. The visibility of your garden is big. If your garden is visible from the road, you may be more susceptible to somebody coming and you becoming a target because of your garden. Different situations, different areas, change that, of course. Where I'm at, my garden is visible from our road. It's not a road though, it's a private drive. And there's only 6 houses past me. And at least 3 of them I know have their own garden and raise their own animals to some extent or another. So, in different areas, especially if you're rural, I don't think your garden would necessarily make you more of a target because in rural areas, a lot more people have gardens. A lot more people are more attuned to the self-reliance, self-sustainable lifestyle. But in some situations it does. So what can you do about it? Well, if you've been gardening for a while and everybody's driving by your road, everybody already knows. So it may be too late in some situations. But if you're looking at getting into gardening, plan your garden, your layout, where everything is, so that it's not visible from anybody's point of view, from your neighbor's house, from the road. Now that may be difficult. You may live in a neighborhood where your backyard's viewable by, the house on either side of you and the 3 houses on the back. So that's 5 people and or families. They could potentially see your garden anyway. So there's only so much you can do. Should you keep that, or should you let that stop you from gardening? No, definitely not. Because one thing is the way I look at it is a lot more people have gotten into gardening and raising animals since the whole event over the last couple of years that some people for some reason are still talking about. Blows my mind. But anyway, a lot more people got into gardening. Thus, there's a lot more gardens out there. So the more people that do it, then the less it's going to make you a target because it's just becomes more of the norm. But finding ways to make it less visible, sure, that's probably a good thing. Don't let it detract you from having a garden though. Gardening is very important. Growing your own food, producing your own calories for your family is very important. Not only is it important to be able to feed yourselves, you grow amazing food that tastes way better than the grocery store food. Way more nutritional too, probably, because your soils are probably, you do it on a much smaller scale. So you can amend your soil properly, use newer soil, you take better care of it. Your soil hasn't been depleted from years and years and years of farming. And yeah, I know they add the nutrients to the soil, they add a lot of stuff so that their plants will grow. But they do it more, I think, along the lines of making it grow bigger, making it grow brighter, making it grow prettier, making it grow more attractive versus growing it to have higher nutritional value. So definitely, and another good thing about it is it's very therapeutic. It is very therapeutic for me when I come out here and garden, work in my garden, weed my garden. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but getting your hands dirty in the soil is so rewarding. And being able to grow your own food from these seeds is such a vital skill. That's another aspect of it. Another way to look at it is, if you say, well, I don't want to garden now because it'll make me a target, I'll garden, I'll just keep seeds and I'll get all this stuff ready to garden until after SHTF happens. Well, then you're way behind the power curve, the learning curve, because you don't have the skills, don't have the practice, don't have the experience of gardening. So you haven't learned all those lessons yet. So can you still grow food? Probably, but are you going to grow it as effectively as if you start gardening as soon as you possibly can and get all that experience under your belt? That's the best way to do it. So do that, and don't forget, very important, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, share the videos, ring the notification bell for all, comment, all those things. Love you guys, have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.